Damn, my ear itching.
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta. This is the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Texas Longhorns, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Clemson Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkherm Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. Texas. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And now from the pistol formation. Hit just as he throws the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Moore. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? And he's into the end zone. But hold on. There's a flag now. This might be coming back. So the big lineman a little too far downfield, and the official spots it. Draws the flag and takes the touchdown off the board. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. Throws to the tight end. Deflected by the defense and incomplete.
Heck of a job here by this defense in defending this big tight end on this route. Had him covered kind of inside and outside. No matter which way he went, they had a defender ready to knock that ball away.
He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Fires it to the wideout. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Snap. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fix. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the gun, he looks for an open man. On the move now. On the run here, lets it go. Caught by the receiver. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Finds his target. And he goes down right there. That's more than enough for a first down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll run it here. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. As a design quarterback keeper. You make the stop at the 26, but it's a first down. This offense in good scoring position now.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Longhorns pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The back's got it. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially. You can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here's that defense shifting again. Offense will keep it on the ground here. He shreds the tackle. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39. And the Tigers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. To the air, it's Klubnik. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Now the 40, the 30, inside the 10. They'll finally catch him. That's a huge return to get the takeaway and set the offense up in great position.
Wow, what a play by this defense to come up with the interception and a big return. They almost take it to the house, but you got to give the quarterback some credit. Yeah, he threw a pick, but he didn't give up on the play and hang his head. Instead, he makes the tackle to prevent the defense from scoring.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Interesting idea here near the goal line, relying on the speed to get to the edge. It didn't work out this time, but maybe give it another look later on.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Running a quarterback sneak here. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. An exciting start to the quarter here as the offense facing a 3rd and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up 4th down.
A great stop here by this defense to bring us to 4th down and decision time for the head coach. You go the easy route with a field goal, or this close to the goal line, take a chance and try to get that touchdown.
The defense showing blitz here. To the air, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm that. It looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. Kicking team on now for the extra point. With the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Texas. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game that he could not collect it.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Looking downfield, it's Klubnik. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Moore. He goes down right there, but it's enough for a fresh set of downs for this offense.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. Receiver makes the grab. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. The Tigers looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And it's incomplete and a very quick throw.
Well, he's already thrown an interception here in this first half. He doesn't want to make a habit of this going forward. Almost threw another one.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw again. He's got it right near the end zone. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. And the Tigers come to the line with first and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Can't get to the end zone. They'll spot the ball at the 2.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near the goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Grab behind the line. It's Moore. They've got him down behind the line. They lose yardage on that completion. Now it's third down and goal for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Third and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run or the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Tackled at the 23, brought it out, tried to make a play, but good coverage that time. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. Defensive coordinator looking to bring some pressure. The shotgun running play call. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Looking to pass. It's Manning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Offense looking to keep the drive going here. Third and short now from the 44. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Important second down play coming up. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Running with purpose. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. A timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. Third and short here in this playoff game. The 8th play of the drive. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback will throw it off the one pass option. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. On the ground, it's Baxter. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game, is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pulls it in. It's Baxter. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Good enough for the first down to the 37. The tackle made with the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a third down. They do their job, convert. And now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Baxter. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Gets made on the out route. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Quick, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. So with playoff pressure for it, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Dropping back. It's Klubnik. With the catch, it's Williams. First down, they'll keep the drive going to the 37. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
That's caught. It's Smith. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain in that completion.
Well, that time they're able to work the slot across the field on the drag. Precise route and a good throw.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw over the middle. And it's going to be way off. The receiver was wide open. The pass off target. Missed opportunity. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive down multiple scores. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Past the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Longhorns offense takes the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
They come up on first down. Clock running, final minute here of the third quarter. The defense with more pre-snap movement. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Wide open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
And the defense smothers him for no gain. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. Motion now from the tight end. Dropping back, it's Manning. Looking to scramble. Under pressure, just lets it go. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. 3rd down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. To throw, it's Manning. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the route is on. Because this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the powerful Clemson offense is back out there. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in way downfield. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Clemson.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he's got it. So they convert the two-point conversion, get it back to a two-score game to keep their slim hopes alive.
Clemson.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. Pounding away with the run game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Manning. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he'll go down after a solid gain, more than enough for a first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Longhorns are in the red zone. Linebackers making some adjustments now. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
First down and goal here. A touchdown just about puts this game on ice. Quarterback drops back, moves out of the pocket. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on his scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone. But the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Texas. They are pouring it on now.
Yeah, some people get really upset when you run up the score like this, but for most of the players out there, I think they get it. When you're ahead, you want to win by 100, and when you're behind, you just want it to end.
And the PAT is good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and booted away.
Texas.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep to the right side. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. He could go across midfield. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Leaning on the run game here late. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Getting set. Here's second down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Pulls it in. It's Terry. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit, they didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Looking for his big tight end. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield.
Chris, how about this approach by this offensive play caller? Up big, fourth quarter, and they're still taking shots downfield looking for more points. I think they're trying to rub it in here a little bit.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger.